here now.
Yeah, but I'm excited that you're back. So I was just talking about dancing. Like when you dance,
Okay.
your body, gets in sync. When
Mm-hmm.
you dance, you relieve stress. When you dance, and
Yeah.
when you're even dancing with people, it helps to build connection, right? It helps to release that serotonin level that improves your, that's like the feel good hormone. So it's very important. And so it's not even just, and it's not about being the best dancer. It's about body movements. It's about moving your body, moving your legs. And it's the same thing we do when we exercise, isn't it? When we exercise and we're on the treadmill, we are literally moving and stretching that body so it's not so that it's not in a place. Like your body gets to move, it gets to flex, and
Oh.
it helps to sync with itself. So yeah, that's why it is important to have this conversation today. A bit of so let's go with Richard. Richard, I'd like to know
Yeah,
what
I'm here.
actually inspired you to meet dance and fitness. I'd like to know your story in general, really.
Okay. So basically, yeah. My name is Richard, and I'm a dance and fitness coach. Well, I've been dancing for as long as I remember. And then I've been into fitness for the past 15 years as a fitness coach. Yeah, so I've been dancing basically my whole life, and I realized that dance wasn't just an art for me. Okay, it was a powerful way to stay fit, very powerful way to stay fit, to be disciplined, and to mentally balance yourself. And then what inspired me to mix dance and fitness? I noticed people struggle with the regular workouts,
Hmm.
right? People struggle with
Sure.
a regular workout, and dance moves, and there's a whole lot of pressure and fear when it has to do with keeping fit. So one thing regular workouts does is you see this tension. Am I be able to do it? Am I going to be able to do it? I'm scared. I'll not be able to do it. All those things. And I just thought about it. I was like, okay, mixing dance and fitness, it helps you move the pressure. It helps you move the fear. It makes movement enjoyable. Okay. I intended to create a space where people would get fit, build confidence, and stay consistent while having fun through dance. So yeah, that's what inspired me to mix dancing and fitness together.
I want to pick up something you just said there. When you said
Okay.
when you said sometimes when you go out to actually work out, you don't feel like doing it, but dancing helps. And that's the truth. Dancing energizes you, right?
Exactly.
When I go to the
Exactly.
gym and when I go to the gym and then all I get to do is I turn on my music and once I turn on my music and then I start moving my body, it's easier than just stretching. So yeah,
Exactly.
dance is so it's just it really. Dancing is just because it does help you boost it boosts you up and gets you into the mood. And I feel like
Exactly.
it's
Get
easy
me
to
into the mood.
sweat from dancing because it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not like work. It's more
Right.
fun for me when I
Um,
when I dance, yeah. But yeah, let me just let
yeah,
you go.
exactly. Okay, so basically that's it. It just helps you to build your confidence. Just
Mm,
enjoy yourself. And you're burning calories. You're sweating. You wouldn't even know you're working out
yeah.
because it doesn't feel like stress. It doesn't feel like stress, unlike the regular workout and you sleep like punishment. It doesn't feel like stress. So you just move, flow the rhythm, and have fun. So yeah, that's what inspired me to go into dancing as well as fitness, or rather bring my dancing into fitness. So basically, that's it.
So is
Yeah.
it more of when you're coaching people, is it only with dance? Is it usually only dancing?
No. I do a whole lot of things. I do general body fitness. I do weightlifting. I do calisthenics. I do dance aside. We call it dance aside, like dance exercise. I do
What's
dance
dance
exercise. I
aside?
do aerobic, like dance exercise. You put it together,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
we call it
Yeah.
dance exercise. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I do weightlifting, bodybuilding, aerobics, cardio, step boards, whatever it is that has to do with fitness, right? But
Yeah.
throughout my years of fitness, I see people enjoy dancing more. To me,
Interesting.
it's the greatest form of being fit. Yeah, a whole lot of people who do not know how to dance, will just be like, I beg, I need you to. But however, they enjoy it more. So
Yeah.
whenever we have dance practice, you see the class is packed full with people. Whenever you're having just normal cardio, people will just be sitting at the back or trying to
Yeah.
get dance. Dancing is one thing that brings everybody together, no matter your fitness level, no matter what it is that you've achieved or you want to achieve. You can just stay, just move, flow with the beat. Sometimes you see them singing and moving with the songs. You can't really sing to some aerobic songs and cardio songs. You just go with the beat and you're on fire. But you see dance, you're moving, the song, the rhythm, everything is just flowing and then you're having fun. So I do
Yeah.
all sorts of fitness, but I think
Isn't
dance
it
is
true that
definitely
human
for
beings
me.
were born to dance? From what you said, we're all born to dance, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
Well, basically, there's this slogan I have. I used to tell all my people that's like ABC to me. Anybody can dance. That's what the acronym stands for. Anybody can dance. So people used to say, I don't fit to dance is not for me. I'll say you can. And I have seen people start at nothing, and then when you see them a couple of days, they are moving. Like one of the places I take my fitness classes, one of the coaches there, if you saw this guy 5, 6 years ago, he was as stiff as a rock. He could not move. Whenever he has to do the dance class, he does strictly cardio and weights. Whenever in dance classes, you just go to the back. You know, I say, well, it's still there now. It's moving. It's moving. And that's
yeah.
because he's been walking around dancers and he had to try something. And eventually, the guy is getting it. Well, look at are you the one? Saying I'm you, it's still you. Now he's dancing. All right. So I just feel anybody can do it. It's for everybody, no matter how small it is. So far as you're moving,
Yeah.
you're dancing.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
So I would just
Mm.
like to hop in here and add something to what
Yeah.
you said.
I mean,
Yeah.
before you add, you can just use this time to tell us more about it, the dance itself, and your inspiration as well.
Well, okay. So, okay, before I go into it, my name is Emike Dania. An exercise physiologist. I've been in the fitness and wellness space for, I mean, probably almost 10 years now. I mean, but we are not counting. For example, we'll be thinking about our age and all of that. But anyway, but yeah, fitness is the life what I've chosen. It's very interesting. It's it's really important because you're talking about quality life as you age. That's why I always advocate for everyone to stay active, to exercise, and dancing is just one of the easiest ways to get people in, to just get them to, experience the benefits, the cardio, the flexibility, and depending on the type of dance, also like body weight resistance. Like I'm a Zumba instructor, so Zumba it's basically dance fitness, right? And every Zumba class, you know that you're not going to have fun, but you're also exercising. That's the beauty of it. So what I was trying to say based off what Richard said earlier was that when I first started out, I noticed that a lot of guys would underestimate a Zumba class. They will not want to come into a Zumba class. They would rather go do something else. But the few that try, you always hear the comment, "Oh, I didn't know it was like this." They always think like maybe the ladies are just playing in there, right? But whenever they come and try out the class, they discover like how great it is. And that's when it just takes one guy, then it starts saying 2, 3, like
It,
men all over the dance floor. And I love that so much because dance is not just for like the ladies in the gym. So I think more men to actually try out dance fitness. It's fun, it's enjoyable. There's that flexibility that comes with it, the coordination, that comes with it. These are all things that you need to keep developing as you age. Yeah, so that is the beauty of dance fitness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because when you mentioned that part where you said like you usually it's hard men would usually not want to dance because they just think it's like what is this about? But I have also had
Yeah.
an experience where when at some point when most of the the people that would attend would come around for us to dance together, mostly ladies, right? But I've had
Yeah.
a time where I had like some guys join and they were like, actually, this is so cool. You know, and this is fun,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, if you don't try it, how would you know?
You'll never
And
know.
dancing shouldn't be
That's
a
the
big
thing.
deal. It should not be a big deal. But yeah, it's actually very interesting to see all of this
Yes,
perspective.
yes.
But just to ask you again, Amy, what actually inspired you to start Zumba? What was that?
Oh, okay. So I've always loved dance. I mean, right from a very like young age. And when I was in university, I used to be in like the choreography unit of my church. So I was actively dancing while I was in school. But I never really thought about combining it with fitness at the time. It was, oh, where did Richard go? It was when I started working at the gym. So I started seeing a lot of like Zumba classes. And because I liked dance, I would attend the class whenever I had the time. Sometimes I'll even move my shifts around just to try to make the Zumba class, you know. And then after that, then the instructor saw me and was like, oh, I mean, that you love my energy. She was like, oh, yeah, I know, are you not like a trainer? Why have you thought about being an instructor? Like, just go to the training, you know. So I thought it was interesting. Since I love dance, I was already a trainer, I was in the fitness space. So I did the Zumba, did the training, and yeah, that's how I got into this.
Do you know, I remember
Yeah.
when I followed you to one of
You've
the
been in
classes.
one of
I
my classes.
was so
Yeah.
I was so serious. But then
Look
I
at
was
you
like, oh my
now.
god, I didn't know how good you were in the thing that like in the whole dance, you know. Before I started dancing, not just dancing whenever there's music, but dancing
Yeah.
intentionally. Before I started dancing intentionally, I didn't see it, I didn't see the value in it as now. Now I
Yeah.
dance and I know the benefit it brings me. So that's the thing. Knowing, being conscious of what dancing does for your body, it now
Yeah.
makes you even do it better, isn't it? But yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually very interesting to know where your
It is.
inspiration came from.
It is.
Definitely
And
like-
there's just this community as well. You
yeah,
know, I think fitness generally always has a community. You know,
yeah,
when you're exercising, if you're going to the gym, you always find like the people and things like that. But like in a dance class, you're like this little community and it's just amazing. Especially like when, you know, the people in the class already kind of know certain choreographies and there's, you know, everyone is moving at the same time. The energy is just, it's a vibe.
yeah. It's a vibe because like even like with dancing, it helps to even bring cultures together, right?
True,
Soccer,
true.
so dance to soccer, dance on my piano, dance to reggae, whatever song. People that are from that culture can
Exactly.
connect through it. And then people even get to, it's easier to talk to people when you're dancing.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier to form that conversation, that connection, that link. As against the other exercising and the other types of exercise that is more or less like isolating, right? But dancing, you get to laugh, sweat together. So yeah, everyone should be dancing, you know. And everyone, I hope that everyone that is on this live today, one thing you take away is that you're going to actually dance.
Yes,
And
please.
so just even flowing from that, my next question to I would go to Richard. The next is how do you compare? How does dancing compare to regular exercise or regular workout? And what are those what kind of benefit you will derive from working out, from exercising, and from dancing? So everything in general.
Okay, so basically, I would say dancing is as effective as regular workouts in so many ways. In some cases, even better because people stay consistent with it. It's because it's a full body workout. It improves your cardiovascular strength, your health, your flexibility, your coordination, and then your balance. That's also burns calories. It burns your muscles, improves your posture. However, a whole lot of people don't improve your posture, improves your endurance. You're able to do several things for several hours and you still be up to date and chasing. So beyond the physical benefits, I would say it reduces stress,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It improves your mood. Very important. It's not how you come to an open space and then you need to dance with people and you be feeling down. It will improve your mood. Okay. And it also builds confidence. A lot of people don't know how to do
Yeah.
several things in probably, but it's to boost your confidence as the person. So the difference, the biggest difference just between regular workouts and it is very, very enjoyable. It is enjoyable. Dance feels
Yeah.
enjoyable. So people don't see it as a chore. They don't see it as task. They don't see it as work. So they see it as a lifestyle. Okay, so these are basically the related benefit or as it relates to regular workouts. So these are, I think I've just it in general, burns your calories, helps you stay fit and focus. Like I tell people. And again, the whole part of life is a balance thing. It helps with your posture and balance. So yeah, I think
It
that's
Yeah.
does. What? How does it help with your
um
posture and balance? I'm keen.
well basically let's take some that pattern that has to do with a lot of posture. Let's take ballet for instance. Let's take ballet for instance. Now, as a person, you need to work on your posture to be able to do this dance.
Hmm.
Generally, you would see yourself just like fitness in general. There are certain pictures you have to take when you want to do some certain programs. So
Sure.
it will help you. It will straighten your back, straighten your knee, your arch, even your spine. Everything will be upright. Some people who are hunched normally, you could come to dance and then you will be asked to stay like this for a particular period of time, and then before you know it, they are upright. So it helps with your posture and then your balance. Now, let's say yoga, a whole lot of people don't have this balance thingy, and then they can't even stand on one leg. But while dancing, you begin to find your balance. You'll be able to do some things you would not be able to do normally if you're not doing anything. So yeah,
Yes,
so it
definitely.
improves your posture and your balance. If I am taking a class and then I ask the people, or I lift up one leg, you see half of the class will be falling. But several people who are fit and who have been dancing, you would see they'll be able to stay at least for a couple of seconds or even minutes. You understand? So generally, you don't know this benefit until you try these things. That's when you see that
Do you
you
know? I didn't know that.
normally
I didn't actually know that your balance, like dancing, can actually help with improving your balance and
it
posture.
does
Oh,
it
it's
does a
really
lot.
great for
Yeah.
that, actually.
It does a lot.
Balance,
It does a
coordination.
lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It does a
interesting.
lot.
That's interesting.
So cheers.
So, Emmy, I'm going to ask you
So
next. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah,
Emmy,
go
I'm,
on,
I'm,
go on.
I'm coming to you now. Like, it's the same question I'm asking each other, but I like to know what your own perspective is. Like, how does dancing compare to regular workouts? What are the benefits, main health benefits, body benefits? And obviously, if you, and this is the part where I'm going to ask you about all those your meals, those your
My,
health
oh
meals.
my
It needs
days,
to
what
come
does that
on
have to do
board
with dancing?
now.
Oh my
You have to
goodness.
share with us.
Okay, so I'll just say that which I've actually said like a lot. Really, I don't want to come at that like parroting the same things you've said because to be fair, you said it most of like practically everything. Like when you look at dance and like regular exercises, I would say first of all that every type of exercise has its place in the general like fitness wellness space. And like we said before, why dancing is so great is because like there's kind of like a low barrier to entry in a way. Like people can just come in and feel comfortable because I mean if you go to a party they can move their body right. And we always say in a dance class that, anyone can dance. You don't have to be like a special choreographer. Just follow the rhythm. Even in my Zumba classes, I would say even if you're not getting the steps today, that's okay as long as you're moving and having fun. That's what really matters. So that low barrier to entry really helps with dance. Because if the way people can get into the gym, if they're going to the gym, get into the gym, start from that class, feel comfortable, and then they can start to try other things, if they want to. But it's just one way that you can easily get people to get their cardio in. Then another thing, like also that I really love about dance, apart from the cardio benefits, I would say I like the coordination benefits. Like in a typical